Are you looking for a rugged, pro-level mirrorless camera that rivals full-frame quality while being light enough to throw in your carry-on? Let's talk about why the OM system OM-1 Mark II is possibly the most advanced micro four thirds camera ever made. To make it easier for you, I've left the link to this product in the description and comments at a promotional price, so to guarantee it, click and add this product to your Amazon cart. At the heart of this camera is a 20.4 megapixels stacked BSI Live MOS sensor, and that's important for a few reasons. Stacked sensors are designed to read data much faster than conventional sensors because they split processing tasks across different layers. So when you press the shutter button, data flows instantly to the processor, which in this case is the TruePic X engine Olympus, most advanced to date. That speed translates directly to performance. We're talking up to 120 frames per second in RAW, not JPEG. That's massive for wildlife or sports shooters trying to freeze a bird mid-flight or a sprinter crossing the line. And because the sensor is BSI, backside illuminated, it gathers more light, giving you better image quality in dim settings without ramping up the ISO too high. If you like reviews like this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it on your social networks. Now on to the autofocus system. This is where the OM-1 Mark II really shines. It uses a 1053-point cross-type phase detect AF system, covering the full sensor. That means no matter where your subject is in the frame, the camera can lock onto it with speed and accuracy. But here's where it gets smarter. It uses AI subject detection, trained through deep learning to recognize people, animals, birds, vehicles, even aircraft. And we're not talking about vague blob detection. This AF system can identify a bird's eye, lock onto it, and track it through the sky, even if it moves behind branches or changes direction. For portrait and street photographers, face and eye detection autofocus is incredibly reliable. You can shoot wide open at f-stop 1.2 and trust it to achieve sharp focus on the eye every single time, even when there is movement. Let's move to image stabilization, because this might be the most impressive stabilization system in any mirrorless camera today. Olympus claims up to 8.5 stops of correction with compatible lenses. That means you could handhold a 1-second exposure and still get a tack-sharp image. Landscape photographers, travel vloggers, or anyone who wants to leave the tripod at home, this changes the game. In terms of low-light shooting, the camera has a native ISO range of 200 to 102,400, which is very respectable for a micro four thirds sensor. Paired with that IBIS and good noise handling, you can comfortably shoot indoors at dusk or even at night without compromising on clarity. Then we've got Olympus' legendary computational photography tools. First up is Live ND. This simulates up to an ND128 filter in camera. That means you can do long exposure shots, like silky waterfalls or blurred car trails, in broad daylight, without screwing any filters onto the lens. You also get a live preview of the effect right in the EVF or LCD before taking the shot. Next, there's handheld high-res mode. Unlike most cameras that need a tripod to generate high-resolution composite shots, the OM-1 Mark II can do it in your hands. It uses the sensor shift system to capture multiple frames and merge them into a 50 megapixels RAW file. This is perfect for capturing landscapes, architecture, or studio scenes with tons of detail. The focus stacking feature is another gem, especially for macro photographers. The camera automatically captures several images at different focus distances and blends them into one, giving you full front-to-back sharpness on tiny subjects like insects or watch components. Now for video. This camera records C4K and UHD 4K at 60 frames per second, internally with 10-bit color. It also supports full HD at up to 240 frames per second, giving you smooth, cinematic slow-motion options. With OM, Log 400 and HLG, you get more dynamic range and flexibility in color grading, which is great if you're editing your footage later. Another small but future-proof detail: it supports vertical video recording, ideal for content creators making reels or shorts. Videographers will also appreciate the blackout-free EVF, which is one of the best in its class, a 5.76 million OLED panel with a 120 Hz refresh rate and near-zero lag. What that means is, when you're tracking fast-moving subjects, the viewfinder doesn't freeze or stutter. You're seeing exactly what's happening in real time, which improves your ability to anticipate motion and nail the moment. On the durability front, this body is IP53, rated for weather sealing. That's not just splash resistant, it can handle heavy rain, dust, cold, snow, even beach shoots with flying sand. It's also tested to work in temperatures as low as -50 Fahrenheit, so if you're shooting in the Arctic or on a frosty morning, this camera won't quit. In terms of storage, the OM-1 Mark II features dual U.2 SD card slots, giving you options for redundancy, overflow, or RAW/JPEG separation. Plus, it has USB-C with power delivery, so you can shoot while charging, great for time-lapse photography or all-day fieldwork. For battery, it uses the BLX-1, good for around 500 shots per charge, and more if you're using power-saving modes. And yes, it charges in camera via USB-C, meaning fewer cables and chargers in your kit bag. Let's not forget the software side. You've got Pro Capture Mode, which starts buffering frames the moment you half-press the shutter. So if you miss the perfect moment, say, a bird taking off, chances are the camera already captured it before your finger even hit the bottom. Live Composite and Live GND are more than just novelties. Live Composite blends exposures in real time, which is perfect for light painting, fireworks, or astrophotography, without overexposing the scene. Live GND mimics a graduated filter right in camera, ideal for balancing bright skies against darker landscapes. And finally, build quality. This thing is built like a tank, but without the weight. The magnesium alloy chassis, deep grip, and customizable buttons make it feel premium but practical. Every dial has a purpose, and it's clear this was designed by photographers, for photographers. Positive points. Lightning-fast 120 frames per second RAW burst with AI-powered autofocus, ideal for action and wildlife. High ISO and 8.5 stop stabilization for superior handheld low-light performance. IP53 weather sealing, shoot confidently in dust, rain, or freezing conditions. AI subject detection AF now tracks birds, humans, pets, vehicles, and aircraft with unmatched accuracy. Versatile video capabilities, 4K 60 pixels, Full HD 240 frames per second, vertical mode, high bit rates. Compact system weight, over 20% lighter than full-frame competitors with similar lens kits. Handheld 50 megapixels high-res mode, no tripod required for ultra-detailed shots. Live ND and Live GND filters, real-time visualization for advanced landscape photography. OI, share app connectivity, remote shooting, instant sharing. Negative points. Premium price at $1,999, entering full-frame territory. Amazon customer service issues reported regarding promotional items like extra batteries. No built-in flash, external unit included, but may be inconvenient for casual users. Battery life is decent but not class-leading. Extended sessions may require spares. Wi-Fi and app connectivity occasionally reported to be glitchy with some smartphones. The OM System OM-1 Mark II is a technical powerhouse wrapped in a compact, rugged body. It's not just a micro 4/3 camera, it's a pro-grade imaging tool with full-frame ambition. If you're a serious photographer or hybrid shooter needing speed, portability, and weather-sealed reliability, this camera doesn't just keep up, it redefines what a MFT system can do. If you like reviews like this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it on your social networks.